Добрый день.
Good afternoon. I'm happy to welcome you in our spring session, Clean Tech and Industrial Symbiosis for Russia's Green Economy, Challenges and New Possibilities. It is wonderful for us today, colleagues, to be taking part in this hybrid session because there is a wide audience which is observing us online. And the spring session is definitely a spring session, and the spring session because it's going to be short and very dramatic. And I'm very thankful to our colleagues who are going to join us online. These are going to be our international colleagues and experts from all over the place. And as a moderator, I would like to introduce to you our project of our roadmap, Econet, which is being formed as a part of the Agency for Initiatives. And I think it's going to be extremely interesting. And we're going to show you the clean tech aspect of the roadmap, as well as other sets of initiatives in conjunction to it. We're going to listen to our international experts, and I'm very hopeful we are going to hear their opinion as regards this roadmap, and we're going to engage into the discussion. And closer to the end, we're going to show you several international consortium initiatives. These ideas are one of the top 1,000 of ideas of the Forum Strong Ideas for the New Time, and one of them is one of the top 100. And all this is going to be discussed with you for the first time. We're going to take active part in the discussion of these ideas and initiatives and projects of Saint-Petersburg International Consortium of Clean Tech Technologies. And let us take a closer look at the project of the roadmap of the new Econet market. While the PDF is being uploaded and the roadmap is being uploaded, I would like to say that very recently this map was introduced in the Forum Strong Ideas for the New Time, and there were working group members. This is a working group that was engaged in the construction of this roadmap. And as you can see on the slide, there's been a very hard work done. This is the project of the roadmap. We're going to be very brief, and we're going to highlight the most important moments that correlate with our today's event. And to my mind, the working group members defined the market as a complex of environmentally friendly products and processes which work towards the efficiency and development of closed-loop economy. This is very close to the ideas which we are very interested in. As you can see, before we describe this market, we defined the starting point where Russia is today, being so ambitious, setting those ambitious tasks in front of it. The starting point, you can see it's among its different indices. We occupy the first place in the entire rating and entire index. However, we are engaging into the continuous improvement, and so that we ensure the transfer of Russia to green economy. We have defined the segments of the market. You can see climatic solutions, new materials, environmental effects of these materials, but unfortunately we do not have that much time. We are most important is the Ecotech Greenet. We're extremely grateful to our Finnish colleagues, to whom it's the national idea. I'm not going to jeopardize this opportunity for our Finnish colleagues to talk about that, but we have signed an agreement with our Finnish colleagues, and it's been 2 years that we have been working in this venue, and we've been able to include it into our set of tasks. The environmental symbiosis are related to packet solutions, which we're going to discuss today. These are all sort of cluster solutions that have been very successful in the recent 5 years. As well, it's very important, and I think it's a definite advantage of the current market, is green finance. Not every emerging market can boast in its own finance, its instrumental finance. There are considerable obstacles that make us let's hurdle a bit this transfer from to a closed loop economy, and there is a whole set of slides dedicated to that. This presentation is going to be online. It's going to be on Cluster website and on the website of the Agents for Strategic Initiatives, and you will be able to take a closer look to the format of the working group. And after the defense of this roadmap, we will be able to share it, and it's going to be exhibited for further discussion. As you can see, a set of services and the key projects that we have engaged in. You see the Center of Industrial Symbiosis in Russia, and members of Saint-Petersburg Cluster of Clean Technologies are active members of this project, and one of our colleagues is going to dwell upon that. You can see here a whole set of ideas, green finance, including green crowdfunding, and together with our Norwegian colleagues, cluster members, we have a wonderful project implemented in St. Petersburg in clean energy field, and we are creating crowdfunding platform for financing green projects together with our Norwegian colleagues. We're very hopeful that you can see this is the time my battery is up, because this is my alarm, lest I not get carried away. So as you can see, our best practices listed, and the last slide I wanted to pay attention to is the market map, and you can see the whole set of companies very interested, willing to participate, and St. Petersburg Cluster of Technologies for Urban Environment is on the list. So I'm just browsing through the presentation, hoping that you would get interested. I'm very hopeful to that you would take a look at it closer. And the representatives from all across our country are in the working group, but the majority, a third of the group, are from St. Petersburg, and de jure and de facto, this is a technology of the Russian Federation. Thank you very much. I would like to give the floor